Well, we've ridden out the storm for a day and we're now leaving Kilmore Quay, heading east. Next stop, hopefully, Milford Haven. We've got a real convoy. The harbour's just emptying. Everybody's taking advantage of the fact the weather's eased off now. Onto 3 yachts ahead of us, a fishing boat. Harbour's just absolutely emptying. Well, we've crossed from Southeast Island, from Kilmore Quay, across to Wales, and we've now come into Milford Haven. It's been a nice crossing, with about 3 hours. Seas were fine, whatever swell there was, whatever wind was behind us, not a bad day. So we're coming to Milford Haven now, and we're just going to fuel up, perhaps have some breakfast, and then head south. Next stop should be Padstow.
Sit, mate. Fuel time.
We just fueled up here at Milford, and now we're going out, heading south. Next stop, Cornwall. The Doom Bar at Padstow. We're going south, we're going down towards Padstow now.
Can you do me a favour?
Sure.
From here, would you aim for the Turbot Back Buoy, because the ranges are active to the east. The Castle Martin Military Rangers off to the east there. They're firing every day of the week, apart from Christmas Day. And there's all sorts of tanks and all sorts of things banging off. But they're always looking for targets. Straight to the range.
Cheers, thanks.
Mate.
So, a firing range. We've not had that yet on the trip, have we?
Nah.
Though not the most direct route from Milford Haven to Padstow, we decided to go via Lundy Island.
Well, we've got a bit of a problem here. It's been developing over the past few days. The port engine, the instruments for the port engine have been flickering up and down. There's obviously been an electrical fault on them. And in the last 10-15 minutes they've all just failed on me totally, which is worrying because obviously you can't tell what your revs are, you can't tell how much fuel you've got in there, temperature, obviously the alarms aren't working if it was overheating, and of course oil pressure. If the oil pressure drops off and we don't know about it, we could have very, very expensive and serious problems. Pretty scary when you just haven't got any instrumentations at all on one engine. Well, the situation's gone from bad to worse, really. We pulled in for lunch here in the shelter of Lundy, and I thought, may as well try turning the engine off, the port engine off, and turning it on again, just in case for some reason that made things work. It did quite the opposite. The port engine won't turn on again now. We've checked all the obvious, all the belts and everything are fine. We've checked the connections on the batteries, we've checked the fuses, we've tried doing sort of crossover, we can't do it. So it looks like we're stuck now with one engine. We've got something like 40 miles to do at the moment to get down to Padstow, which isn't great doing that on one engine, but needs must, I think. So it looks like it's going to be a long slog on one engine down to Padstow now.
We finally crossed the Doom Bar into the Camel Estuary after about 5 hours limping along the coast.
And we're now sort of moored. We've picked up a mooring out in the pool. Padstow's tidal, we can only get in 2 hours either side of high tide, and apparently the harbour gates will open at about 10:15, 10:30 tonight. So we're going to go in there when they do. We've arranged for an electrician to be down in the morning, and hopefully he can solve it or find what's wrong. And ideally, we'd like to be able to get out on the tide in the morning to carry on round Land's End before the bad weather comes in. So it's fingers crossed at the moment, but I think we're both feeling absolutely knackered. We've had 14 days at sea. That's how tired I am. We've had 14 hours at sea today, and the last sort of 3 or 4 hours have been quite long, going along slowly and a little bit tiring. So a quick bite to eat and then hopefully get into the harbour. Well, they've just opened the gates at Padstow Harbour, so we can get in now on the tide. I'll go alongside that? Okay.
Cool.
Just be aware of the buoys in the middle of the harbour.
Oh yeah, I see him, yeah.
Okay.